Hey everyone, quick update for the week ending Friday, January 17th. Hope everybody had a good week of trading. A lot of news. We had the PPI, CPI, retail sales, unemployment, all kinds of good stuff. And so about a 250 point move from bottom to top. So I don't know what the expected range was priced in by the options last week, but like if we look at SPX right now, and look at next Friday, there's a expected range of plus or minus 87. And we moved 250 this week. Now, I'm sure there was higher. I'm sure the number was higher than that based on the fact that we did have PPI and CPI scheduled. But you can see, so for the next 7 days, it's 87 points. This week, we got 250 points. So pretty big move. From bottom to top. Next week, we don't have a lot going on. Let me bring the calendar down. So next week, Monday, of course, is closed. Tuesday, we do have the World Economic Forum going on all week, which I suppose if somebody said something stupid, it could cause some market movement, but don't really look at that as much of a high impact event. The only thing we have as far as scheduled news events is unemployment claims, pre-market Thursday, and then Friday, flash manufacturing and flash services PMI, 15 minutes after the market opens. Now, of course, we do have I don't know if you guys have heard, we have a new president coming in. He's getting the inauguration is Monday as well, on the day off. So who knows? We could see some shakeup with some executive orders and tariff announcements and all kinds of fun stuff. So who knows? We may have an event-filled week. But as far as scheduled econ events, not a whole lot going on. As far as the NASDAQ, pretty similar, just from bottom to top, pretty decent move. Russell, decent move as well. Same with the Dow. Gold and silver both bounced on the week. Silver gave it up a little bit today. Notes and bonds continue to be strong and 10-year yield falling after the inflation data released. 10-year yield settling in at 4.621. Oil, a little bounce on Wednesday, pretty big bounce, and then sell off the last couple days. Natural gas, just big moves in both directions, down 8% today, up and down pretty big. Soybeans finished lower. Wheat finished, let's see, that's Monday. So finished a little bit higher, kind of up and down. And corn, strong. Corn, the strongest of the grains by far. Euro, kind of up to sideways. British pound, a little bit weaker, a little bit sideways. And Bitcoin back above 105,000. The future settling in at 105,400. So Bitcoin heat-seeking that all-time high that it hit back on December 17th. So we'll see what happens with that here in the coming trading days. All right, so that's a quick look at the markets. As far as my trading goes, really good week. In fact, a really good start to the year. So for 0 and 1 DTE trades, so these are my price action iron condors, reverse iron condors, 1 DTE iron condors, and then some other random 0 DTE stuff like directional bullish VRRs. And that's pretty much it for this week. But plus 8888, lucky eights. So nice week there, which puts me up over 13K in that category for the month so far, for the year. British iron condors, so they started out, had 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row that were losing to start the year, then a couple little winners. And then this week, 1 winner, 1 loser, and then 3 really nice days in a row, today being the best, over 4,300 just today. So plus 7,751 for the week. Price action VIX, I didn't do any of these this week. Wuga's tiny red, minus 156 on the week. Just kind of some small winners, small losers. The Magic Mahomes, a little bit green on the week. I just traded it 3 different days, Monday, Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday were winners. Monday was a loser, plus 290 on the week. Calendars. So these were ones open last week, but these were closed this week. So kind of a bunch of little singles, and then a double today on a 6-7 put calendar. Put me at plus 46.65 for the week. Transformers, 3 transformers, 2 of which closed for minimum profit, so plus 795. Option selling, closed at a couple of VRRs in VXX for plus 1346. And day trades, I've been continuing to day trade a lot. So on the week, plus 6,095. I highlighted this one in red, as I mentioned, I think last week's update. I'm really hyper focused on just making sure that I don't lose more than $1,000 on any one of these trades. And a lot of times, if it's a loss, I want to take a lot smaller loss than that, as you can see, with some of these. But this was the only one that I did not follow my rules on. It was actually kind of an end of day. Not really a strategy, so I just called it a lotto. I had a purpose for it. It was kind of an end of day range where, I was looking for price to bounce based on a previous level, and it just didn't. So it went to zero using zero day options, but shouldn't have been that big, because I went in with the intent that it would go to zero or be a winner. But I shouldn't have done that much, because that kind of broke my rule there. But otherwise, really good stuff on the day trades. Just continuing to, be very disciplined and focused, and doing a lot of day trading. So plus 6095 for the week. As far as other, I also had I did a couple trades in ES pre-market with CPI. I didn't even post these to the community because I didn't really want people following this. It was just kind of a little bit of a shot, but ended up working out. And then I did post this. We traded this during Power Hour, and this is a Goldman Sachs earnings trade. Did an earnings broken wing fly, which just expired for minimum profit. And then post-earnings Goldman Sachs trade, doing a bullish VRR, and booked 1296 on that, so plus 2278. So all in all, about 30, I think it's about 36K for the week between all my strategies. So good start to the week, really good start to the year. I really like the way that I'm trading so far this year. I made some changes just to kind of the way that I'm trading, the way that a lot of my strategies haven't changed, just the way that I'm really focused on managing risk has dialed it up a notch. So pretty happy with how things are going so far this year. So if we can keep this going, it is going to be a good year, my friends. Going to be a good year. All right, that's it for this week. We'll get kicked back up with a new president on Tuesday. Everybody have a good long weekend. Go Chiefs over the Texans. Take care. Cheers.